Oh hey, didn't see you there, guys! Starting this bad boy off, I have one eye done as per usual, and I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean as my base for this blue little smoky eye we're doing, and setting that along with blending it up a bit with Corrupt by Makeup Geek and a dense packing brush. Next up, I'm using my Pastel Goth palette by Kat Von D, and specifically the color Doom. But obviously you can use any blue or suit this to any color you fancy. Dog in the background arguing. I'm adding that on with a fluffy brush and blending the fluff out of it. Then packing a bit more of Corrupt onto the lid and blending that out only a bit this time. Then using a black liner, I'm lining my waterline and dragging it down ever so slightly so I can start working on the bottom lash line and below that. Using a pencil brush with Corrupt once again, I'm going to be adding some symmetry to this bitch. Blending that out with the same fluffy brush I had before and also Doom. Once that eyeshadow portion is complete, I added some mascara to the top and bottom lashes, and we're moving on to the body painting side of this tutorial. The star of the show being a black water activated paint of your choosing, although I didn't show my brush this time around. I'm just using a smudge brush, which is essentially a little bit of a thicker detailing brush, and all of this is pretty much self-explanatory. What you see is what you get kind of thing. But to fill the void that is the silence with a tad bit of background music, I'll just say I'm writing yes under my right eye and no under my left, and following that up with a heart under the yes and a teardrop under the no. Do keep in mind, unless you're the bee's knees and can do all of this without a mirror, then please be advised to write backwards. Every word you use needs to be backwards to be forward regularly, if that makes any sense. Continuing on, I'm going to be painting a crescent moon on one half of my neck and a sun on the other. Starting off, less is going to be more. You can always build onto it, but it's really hard to take away because black is such a deep color, obviously, but just start off little and then grow it out more. This entire design is strictly done in black as well, in case that wasn't already apparent. I'm then painting some rays coming out from the sun, which I end up shortening a bit later, but we'll get into that later on. Then around the moon, some poorly drawn stars, because we all know I suck at drawing stars. And also some simple dots, which I will also be putting around my eyes later on to tie the entire look together. Then I'm shortening those rays, as I have mentioned, with a makeup removing wipe, and just fixing them up a little bit. And spelling out goodbye as neat as possible. It would have been smarter, obviously, to start from the middle at first and then gradually go out with the letters to make it better centered, but you live and you learn, right? And lastly, because no Ouija board is complete without a planchette, aka that little pointer tool that you use to point to everything, they tend to be a little bit more heart-shaped. I'm already bad enough at drawing hearts the right side up, so I thought I would just make it a teardrop shape yet again because I'm not as shit as drawing those, and filling it in with some designs in a weird little partial eye shape. Heading back up to the face makeup and adding some concealer to my lips. This is just NYX HD Concealer, while simultaneously blending them in a butthole way. And for those dots I was talking about earlier, I'm using Limecrime's Black Velvet and a dotting tool that I actually got at a beauty supply store. This is generally used for a dotting effect on nails, but it works perfectly for this purpose. And we're done, my strange little friends. Until next time.